Chime's a great team, and we left it all out there. It was just a goal short, and a couple unfortunate bounces in the third period that we couldn't quite overcome. But you got to give credit to Chatham. They weren't down when we were up 2-0, and kind of had maybe a little lack of focus for 5-6 minutes that got them back into the game, and then they gave us a real good push in the third. We tried to battle back, Owen with a nice goal at the end there, and then a couple pretty good chances, 6-on-5, but just wasn't meant to be. And you got to tip your hat to Chatham. It's hard to swallow regardless, but easier to swallow when you don't beat yourself, and we didn't beat ourselves. We, the guys that played, they left it all out there. They did everything they could to win, and it just came up short to a really good team. Like, that's a really good group of players that's been put together, and we didn't get a shift off. You know what I mean? It was D-core that's unbelievable, a really good forward group, and Gannon Hunter made the saves when he needed to. So obviously disappointed and hard to swallow and stuff like that, but we didn't beat ourselves. We did everything we could to win. It just, sometimes you just come up short, and sometimes it has nothing to do with you. For Ethan Coops to come back, I coached him when he was 17. Then he went away for 2 years. So to have him come back, it means a lot to me. Kind of close that chapter. He was a good player back then, and came back an even better player. But remained such a great kid, and this is the team he belonged to, and a team that loved him, and all the players are so happy to have him back, the coaches as well, and then Ryder Livermore with such an unfortunate ending to his career with the Lincolns, with that injury, but it was kind of his coming out party last year in the playoffs. We knew how valuable he was, but for everybody else to see the value he brought to our team, he really was kind of the heartbeat, and a loss that we had a really tough time overcoming. Jacob McClellan, we didn't know much about him coming in. I know he's from Kingston area, and he'd kind of been around in the Tier 2 loop, but we soon learned that he was all about the team, and did anything we asked on the ice, and but his biggest impact was in that dressing room, and the friends he made in St. Mary's, and he truly loved being a Lincoln, truly loved building in St. Mary's. And then Spags and Lee, like Luca and Jaden, you got to mention them together. They got here as first-year players. They seem to take something positive from every veteran, before them. And man, oh man, like, we've gone to 3 conference championships in a row, 1 Sutherland Cup. And they were really kind of the cornerstone of all that. To see what they become as young men and hockey players it's amazing, and we're so proud to be associated with them, and the on-ice success that they had. Really, nobody deserves it more. So we led the league in attendance. Great support staff. Trainers were outstanding. Carly was a first-year trainer. She did such a fantastic job. Dante, first-year equipment manager, did a great job. Kutchy's been here for so long. He's a real staple in this organization. You got Brandon Boyd, who's the head of this all. That this doesn't go without him, and obviously the executive that not only supports everything we do, but encourages it. And then you got Pat Powers, who built this amazing team. We're put us just a goal short. We were really close to where we wanted to get to, and it's because an amazing group of players in that room. Obviously, the coaching staff. Sid's has been here 4 years now. Hunter and Parker with video, and then Hermie coming back was just a huge piece to add to this team when he came. And it's great. St. Mary's, the Lincolns have a lot of great things going on, and I'm sure it'll be continuing that direction in the future.